This is the outbound call routing module. Outbound routing is essentially used to force users to have to dial prefixes to phone numbers. In addition, it can be used for area code detection to change your outbound caller ID and caller ID blocking, like making your phone number private. In this case, we have one route defined. We call it the testbed local route. And if we go into the rules, we can see that if you prefix a phone number with 42, your outbound phone number will be 972-600-1150. You'd have prefix added, which means that a prefix is always added to an outbound phone number. This is useful for international dialing, and this really should not be used unless you really know what you're doing. The idea behind this feature is to make international customers feel like they're dialing international numbers, or local numbers, which are actually international to PBX. Area code detection allows your caller ID to change based on what area code you're defining. So if we go ahead and add a rule, let's say that we're going to detect the 469 area code. We can set, so let's see, do we have a 469 number? We do not, but let's go ahead and set it to this phone number here. So now what we've done is we've created a rule. Let's submit that. We've created a rule that says if the employee of your employee dials 469 as the area code for a phone number, the outbound caller ID will actually be set to this phone number. This is good for outbound telemarketing and sales agencies. If you've got a bunch of phone numbers in different cities, you'll want to have local phone numbers show up so people are more inclined to answer the phone. Now, there is another type of rule that is the default rule. If we click Add Rule again, and we simply do not type any of the conditions here, and we leave them all blank, let's set it to 1157. This is what's known as the default rule. If none of these are applied, then it will simply mark your outbound caller ID as whatever you set it as. All in all, the outbound routes module should not be used unless you're trying to set up sales routes as well as international dialing routes. And some hotels do require you to dial 9 before getting an outside line, which is exactly what you would use this for as well. And as always, make sure to hit the Apply Changes button when you are finished.